Well, it's Sunday the 20th of November. This is episode 2241 of 301 Permanently Moved Online, a personal podcast 301 seconds in length, written, recorded, and edited by me, at the JMO. Sorry the show's a little late this week, I've been busy. When I sat down to record this morning, I realised that the script I'd written didn't work at all. It was going to be about television as an object, and what we do when we are on our phones. Whilst each idea made sense in isolation, the two ideas, when woven together, muddied the waters, making the overall point unclear. So it's now Sunday, and I've nuked the whole thing, and I'm starting again. So what should I talk about instead? How about I take stock of everything that's going on with JMO Industries right now? Firstly, issue 4 of my zine will be going out to paid supporters next week. This issue is a super tiny zine with photography as well as text by me. I've had a lot of fun making it. I really like the cut and fold format that I'm using. It's the first time I've come across it. You sacrifice 2 pages, so 14 single pages rather than 16, but you gain an internal spine. A good trade-off, as the result is a satisfyingly solid object. I also bought a corner punch, a magic little card making tool that I'm definitely going to keep using. I'm loving making physical zines. It's been really cool to figure out what I want to write and what I want to include to best take advantage of the feeling of turning a page. Writing and making things for print is a far more fulfilling process than writing things for scrolling on a screen. Perhaps I'll take some of the long-form writing that's gathering dust in Google Docs and make it into a zine. Anyways, if you'd like to sub to Start Select Reset Zine, or would like to support this show, head over to thejmo.net/support. I should also use this opportunity to mention that if you've been a paid supporter in the past and haven't realised that you may have dropped off, please do log into your WordPress.com account and check your credit card expiry. WordPress does a terrible job of handling renewals over card expiry. Several people have been in touch to say that their renewal experience has been poor. Apologies. Secondly, I recorded an episode of my new interview show last week. It's in slow burn production mode right now, as the autumn pre-Christmas period is a busy time for everyone. Plus, I'm in no rush to put the show out. It'll be ready when it's ready. Making this new show has really opened my eyes though. Mad respect to everyone out there making an interview podcast week in, week out. I've actually subscribed to support 2 shows I regularly enjoy off the back of this new understanding. The only person I need to worry about showing up for this show is me. Contacting, arranging, and organising guests is a crazy amount of work. I can't imagine doing it to meet a weekly schedule. A deep investment of time has occurred before even a single second of recording has taken place, and I hadn't fully appreciated the scope and scale of admin required until now. So hats off to all you interview shows out there. Thirdly, at the beginning of the summer, I promised myself I'd rebuild my website in January. Now that 2023 is fast approaching, I've started making some notes about all the things that I want to get done, and what order I need to do them all in. My overarching goal is to strip the jmo.net back to its bare bones. I want to be running stock WordPress and a stock block theme, as well as few plugins as possible. If, amidst the current upheavals of the social seas, you're thinking of starting a blog or a website, don't go with Squarespace whatever you do. Skip all the site builders and just go with WordPress. Be aware though, podcasting, blogging, etc. is a very different experience of participating in the sphere of social media than using platforms like Twitter, YouTube, or TikTok. You have to pay. For example, this show, plus my blog, web domains, etc., when you add it all up, means that I go into each year hundreds of dollars in the hole. Every independent online creator's goal, I think, is to not actively lose money pursuing their creative endeavours on the internet, which is why I have a support page, and many other creators do too. The new show I'm making, when it's ready, will be exactly the sort of show that I want to make. And in making that show, I'm also producing the sort of interview show that I'd like to listen to. And the creative wager is that others will like it too. It will, however, cost me about $240 a year to share it with others on the internet. I'm not complaining, it's just the reality of doing things independently online. The price that you pay to be outside the high walls of major platforms. You get to own your data, your audience, and your content. It's just a little awkward in the short term. Anyways, speaking of new podcasts and podcasting, the gods of audio have noticed me recently and bestowed upon me an affiliate program. If you're thinking about starting a podcast in the new year, why not consider using the same host as me? If you'd like to sign up over at libsyn.com and use the promo code 301, they will know you've come from me, and I'll get some credit towards my next hosting bill. Nice.